Whenever they fumble the ball, they usually recover. So they are good defensively, and their kicker is probably one of the best in the country right now. If you had to take a guess right now, Sor, out of all the teams I mentioned in the ACC that are undefeated, and it goes as so: NC State, who hasn't played a conference game, 4-0. Syracuse, 4-0. Florida State, 4-0, 2-0 in the conference, so is Syracuse. Clemson is 2-0 and 4-0 in the conference. Out of those four schools, NC State, Syracuse, Florida State, and Clemson, who are you, if you were a team going against one of these four schools, who is the team that you're most scared of going against right now?
If I had a terrible run defense, I would probably go with Clemson, because Will Shipley alone, even with a good run defense, Will Shipley alone, that is a man that keeps defensive coordinators up at night.
That's facts.
Florida State's been surprising. I'm not taking anything away against them, even though I'm a Florida Gators fan.
They suck at tackling.
Yeah, they are not. They're not good at tackling. So I don't know. I'm waiting to see exactly that, what one of these teams will do, because if Florida State cannot make a good tackle, that's going to cost them. I can already see it now, kind of like the not exactly like the Minneapolis Miracle, but somebody's going to, like, last second make a pass, somebody's going to miss a tackle, and then that the wide receiver's going to run into the end zone. I can see that happening, and that's how you'll suffer the...
No, that is actually, Will Shipley is not to be denied. I forgot what I saw the stat on Jordan Travis. I think he's like the most pressured quarterback with success or something like that. I don't know, but I'm going to go out on a whim and say Syracuse. I'm very scared to play them here very, very soon.
Syracuse. I'll play Syracuse soon.
Yeah, I'll be at that game in November. So, actually, we play them. So we got to go to Wake Forest, NC State, Clemson. We got a breather with Georgia Tech and Miami, and the third.
So you face the other three that are tied right now with you.
Yeah, it's terrible. And then we go against Syracuse November 12th. So me and my wife are going to be at that game. But I did want to say the Syracuse Orange for a couple different reasons. I think they have very underrated players on that team all over the place. Garrett Schrader, one of the best quarterbacks out right now that nobody's talking about. Dude has 986 yards, a 66% completion percentage. Been sacked 12 times, but he's got 8 touchdowns and 1 interception, but he's also a beast on the ground. When you talk about running backs, Sean Tucker, we've been talking about him, for a couple of years now as one of the best, but he's not having that great of a season, averaging 3.6 yards a carry, only has 314 yards in 4 games. But Garrett Schrader's right behind him, 212 yards, and he has more touchdowns than Sean Tucker on the ground. Sean Tucker is doing very good in the passing game, though, 169 yards and a touchdown. But Oronde Gadsden, who remembers Oronde Gadsden, the wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins? This is Oronde Gadsden II, who had an incredible catch against Purdue to go ahead and lock that game out. I'm incredibly scared of this kid. 19 catches, 300 yards, 15.8 yards average on the catch, and 3 touchdowns. So, the Syracuse is not a team that you need to play with right now, man. They got 10 sacks on the season, 4 interceptions, so they can get to the ball. 4 forced fumbles and 4 fumble recoveries, which whenever they fumble the ball, they usually recover. So they are good defensively, and their kicker is probably one of the best in the country right now. He's 14 for 14 on extra points, 9 for 10 on field goal attempts. He's got 50 plus, he's 1 for 1, 40 plus, he's 1 for 2, 30 plus, he's money, and also inside the 20, he's money as well. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I know this wasn't what we were supposed to get into, but I thought it was an interesting question.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Syracuse is a team that you have to worry about, and I'm very scared to go against them here in the next couple weeks.